Hey everybody! So today I am super excited, can you tell? I am going out for the first time in a couple days and I need to get out the house. I have been cleaning and organizing because I'm trying to sell my home, so I am just doing some price looking things, like price checking I guess, for landscaping, painting, hiring, and for that because it's gonna be hectic. These next couple months are hectic, but to add a little bit of just some gloriousness to my day, I decided to do a look with the Naked 3 palette. I got this about a week and a half, 2 weeks now, maybe a little less than that. It took me a while to get this palette just because these colors are not ones that I normally go to, like rosy tones, and I'll show you what I mean. These are what they look like. I'm pretty sure you've seen these. It's probably nothing new to you, but they're all kind of pinky, mauve-y, rosy, tan colors. Beautiful shades. One of them, the Buzz color that I use on the lid, I had to use my finger because there was way too many silver fallout, like little flecks. So that's the only thing. I use a lot of brushes from Coastal Scents 22 piece set, which I've had for about a month now. And I'm going to be doing a review on those pretty soon, a video review. Maybe even pictures and stuff on my blog. I should have taken pictures before I use them, but I'll just wash them really well before that. So if you want to know more about those brushes and my thoughts, let me know. You can leave me a comment, you can thumbs up the video, something to let me know you're interested in that so I can get on that, because like I said, I'm really busy. So if you want to see a video, you have to let me know so that I know what you guys want to see, so that I can make put it into my little agenda so that I know what I'm doing for the day. But this palette, so far so good. This is the first time I'm using it. Play with the colors, really like it. So I came up with this look using some of the lighter shades, some of the mattes, and then just this factory color, which is really nice shade. Really good pigmentation on them. I'm really impressed. I really can't say that I'm not impressed because Urban Decay makes some really amazing colors. They're pretty solid when it comes to shadows. I mean, they really do, time after time, all their shadows are really great. So if you want to know more about it, like my thoughts and whatnot, let me know. I can do a video or I could do a blog post. I know that there's probably hundreds of videos out there about this, but I ordered mine from the Ulta website. So if you're wondering and you want to get it, they do have it available. As far as I know, when I ordered mine, they were there. Plus, my Ulta has plenty of them, so I'm pretty sure the buzz is kind of dying down a little bit. So check out your stores if you've been wanting this. So yeah, if you want to see how to do this really easy, kind of really daytime-ish appropriate look, it's using some of the colors. I get a little closer so you guys can see. This is what I came up with today. I love. So I hope you like it just as much as I do, and everything for the face will be towards the end as usual. So if you want to see how to do it, then keep watching. Alright, so the first color we're going to do is in the crease, and it's called Limit. So it's the fourth shade in the palette, and it's a rosy mauve color, and I'm going to just take a fluffy crease brush to apply that. And I'm just going to start by adding it into the crease area, and what you want to do is kind of buff this out just so that it's a soft blown out effect on the lid area or up into the brow as well. And just soften up any harsh lines that you have. You want this to be very soft and smoky. Next, with that same brush, what you want to do is take the color Nooner, which is the second matte shade in the palette. And this one is more of a kind of purpley mauve shade. And there's only two mattes in this whole palette. The first color, Strange, has a little bit of a sheen to it, but it's almost matte. So take that same brush and just apply that right into this crease area right in here. Closer to where your lid meets your crease area. And kind of just blend those together. Then taking a small brush, this is from the Sigma Performance Kit, the E36, and it's a super tiny brush. Take the color Strange, which is the lightest color in the palette, and apply that to your brow bone. And then you can just kind of pull it down a little bit to kind of soften out the edges of that rosy shade that we have in the crease. I'm going to take a little bit of that as well and put this in this inner corner here. Okay, so moving on to the lid, I had some issues with one of the colors that I'm using. I would recommend using a brush like this. This is just like a concealer style brush, or your finger. I'm going to go with the color Buzz, which is a really nice rosy, has a little bit of a purpley tone to it, and it's really beautiful. So what you want to do is just apply this to your lid area and just blend it in nicely into that matte shade. And you can pat it or do whatever you want. You can use a brush, but there was a lot of silver fallout, like little flecks of silver on my lower eye area. Can't even speak today. And I just don't really like that. And if that happens to you, you can take a fan brush like this and kind of clean up any little flecks. So that happened to me on this eye because I didn't do my concealer first. And so I just felt this is the best way to do it. And I have an eyelash on me. So just blend that together. Alright, so to deepen out this outer corner here, I'm going to take a really small brush, one of your smallest brushes that you have at work. As you can see, it's super, super tiny. I'm going to go with the color Factory, which again, it's like a tan, but it's a little taupe, and then there's a little bit of rose in there as well. Like a rosy tan shade. It's really pretty, and I feel like it goes really well with this. So take that on the brush and just apply it to this outer corner here, just to kind of deepen up this outer V, just like that, and then you just blend it together. And I'm going to just kind of create a V shape right on the outer part of the eye. And as you can see, it looks kind of blended and kind of smoked out, so we got to work with that and blend it. So take your same brush before and mix Nooner and Limit together again and kind of buff out that Factory shade. Alright, so taking that same brush that you used for the outer V, take the same color Factory. Again, it's that sort of like a tannish mauve rose color. I swear I describe all the colors the same way because they're all the same tones. Take that on that small brush and kind of run this on the lower lashes, sticking really close to the lash line. And I'm going to go pretty much almost all the way in with this color. And then I want to make sure that they connect right on this outer corner of your lid, connect it down to this lower lash line. Then with that same brush, you can take Nooner and Limit again and go right below that just to kind of soften out the edges. And it's going to be a little bit thicker on the color down here. If you don't prefer that, just skip this step. But I like this smokiness on the lower lash line as well. And then I like to take my finger and blend that out. Taking a inner corner shader brush E46 from Sigma's Performance Kit with Strange. Again, it's that light shade. And I'm going to apply this to my inner corner here, just to kind of brighten up this look. And then you can also pull that up again into this area. I'm going to tight line with my L'Oreal Smoldering Eyeliner, I forgot the name of it. And I'm just going to run that really quickly, just to kind of fill in any little gaps. For my lower lash line, I'm not going to do any sort of liner. I'm just going to put some of my tight line from A Cosmetics, and it's a super tiny brush. Very, very small. You can't even see the bristles on there. It's so small. And I'm just going to apply, this is the only thing I'm going to wear on my lower lash lines today. Next, for my upper lash line, I'm going to do some eyeliner. I'm going to use my Lorac for the Line Liquid Liner. It's the Front of the Line Pro Liquid Liner. And so I'm just going to stick really close to the base of my lashes. And just kind of line my lashes with a little bit of a flick to kind of go along with this shape of the eyeshadow that we did. But just line your your upper lashes. I swear I can't even talk today. Line your upper lid area according to your normal style of liner. Okay, so once you have your liner on, I'm going to kind of mix some mascaras here. I'm going to use my L'Oreal Lash Out Butterfly Mascara and mix that with the Maybelline The Rocket Volume, just to give me some nice fluttery lashes. Alright, so now that the look is done, we just have to do some finishing touches for the look, and this piece of hair has been just doing its own thing all morning and it won't stay behind my ear. Okay, so for blush, I'm going to use one of my newer blushes, and it's from the Balm, and they're the In-Stain blushes. And that packaging, just the cutest thing ever. This one is called Houndstooth, and it's kind of keeping with the theme of kind of mauve-y, rosy color, so I'm taking a fluffy brush from Sigma. And you gotta tap off some of this product, because if you put too much on, it's gonna stain. So just smile on the apples of your cheek and then just kind of buff this onto your cheek area. And my brush is shedding. Wonderful. So I like this blush. These last really well for oily skin. So if you're oily, you might want to check these out. And they were just recently on Haute Look. But I got these from the Balm's website, and when they had 50% off their entire site. So luckily I tuned in on the right time, the right moment, because I was able to take advantage of the sale. Then I'm going to take my foundation brush that I used today. Speaking of foundation, I use my Sephora airbrush, if you're wondering. This brush is so good. It's from the Coastal Scents 22-piece brush set. And I'm just going to go over my blush a little bit with that, just to kind of soften out the edges, because I always overdo it with blush. I just love blush. Then for lips, I'm going to use one of my favorite MAC lipsticks, and it's called Hue. And I've been swatching different tones. I actually took it off, but swatching different lipsticks to see. But this is just a soft nude color, but it adds a lot to your lips as far as color-wise. It's not like one of those concealer nudes that kind of completely washes you out. And I did have some lip balm on underneath as well, so it's not as intense as it normally looks. Anyways, that is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and that you will try this look out. I am super excited about doing more looks with this, so if you have any colors from the palette that you want me to do a look with, just leave your recommendations or the colors down below, and I'll see what I can do to put them together. And I'll put links to the Balm so you can check out their blushes. What else? Is there anything else I need to tell you? Not really. I'll put the link, not the link, but my username for Twitter, Instagram somewhere on the screen. So you can definitely follow me there. Keep in touch with me. I'd like to get to know you, and we could just connect on a more personal level, which I really would like to do that with you guys. Also subscribe, it's the red button, and you can't really miss it. It's free to be a subscriber to my channel. You just become part of my little family here, and I'd love to have you. So thanks for watching the video and for taking the time to tune in today, and I will see you very soon. Bye!